So guys, before this video begins, I do want to say I apologize so much for the odd upload. Basically, my internet's been horrid lately, so this was the best thing I could do in the circumstances, but I really think you guys will be able to connect to it still, so I'm still going to upload this and make this, today's video. So without further ado, here we go. I want to talk about, doing what you love and being successful in what you love. So I'm sure many of you guys, this kind of goes along with my jobs and gaming thing. Many of you guys love gaming as much as I do and would love a job in gaming. Now, I'm not going to go into jobs in gaming. If you want to see it, there's a video. I did a video on it. If you search jobs in gaming, my video comes up. Or search Fry Guy Rocky jobs in gaming, my video comes up. But if you guys want to see that, you guys can check that out. Also, if I remember to put it in the description. And along with that, I'll make an annotation if I remember. But anyway, I want to talk about, doing what you love and truly being passionate for it. Otherwise, you're not going to enjoy yourself. So a little story goes with this. I was actually in one of my classes for university, and one of my professors was talking to me, and she heard what I did on, how I do this YouTube stuff, and she told me, I'd probably be a lot happier doing this full time. And I was like, yeah. And she goes, well, you should do it. That was one of the biggest factors in me choosing to do YouTube full time. And so that's what I'm doing. I really want to push this and do this full time. And so I followed her advice, and I'm not out of university yet, but it's going to be probably the best decision I've ever made. I can dedicate myself to really making the best content for you guys and really, really pushing this channel to something, a whole new level. So I can't wait to actually bring that to you guys and show you guys the awesome stuff that's going to be coming. It's going to be totally cool. But anyway, I want to talk about, being successful and really doing what you love. I know it's a scary thought to not always do the path that, will make you the most successful or will lead you down a path you can, there won't be any risks. But how I see it is a risk is worth taking, because the worst that can come out of it is you fail. And a failure is probably the most important thing you can get in life. When you fail at something in life, it's basically the same thing as succeeding, because you know why you failed and you know how you can fix it for the future. And so I'm taking the risk at not taking that safe road, not doing university. Well, I plan on finishing in the future, but not finishing university right now and pursuing YouTube, which is a massive risk. And, and if I don't take this risk now, I feel as though I'd be totally, bummed out that I wouldn't be able to put my full on YouTube. But along with that, I wouldn't be able to, really make my channel as amazing as I can. And so, I'm taking this risk to help you, to make better content for you guys. And, and at the same time, I'm also taking this risk for myself. I feel as though it'll be good to, do this risk and take this risk. So it's going to be really cool. Also wanted to tell you guys, you should do what you love in life. You really should. If you don't see yourself working a boring, office job, don't get a boring office job. I was am in school still for business. Now, I enjoy business, but I would never use that degree to get myself a boring office job. I would use that to get a job working financial work for someone in the gaming industry. I could not see myself anywhere besides that. And sure, there's some office work with it, but it's just working in that type of industry is what I want, that environment. People who all love the same thing as me, all doing the same thing as me, love being nerdy, and that's what I recommend to you guys. So find out what your passion is, find out what you love, and then just go for it. And you'd be surprised how many jobs relate to that. So even if you want to do something, that become a Hollywood actor, something really, really difficult and you have to put a lot of time into, you can do it. And it's not hard. If you put your all into something, you're gonna be successful. So in all, guys, all I'm really trying to get at is you gotta do what you feel is right. Whether it's you feel you should be in gaming, whether you feel you should become, an actor, whether you feel you should be a dancer, a musician, an artist, whether you want to become, you want to work an office job, whether you want to, become an accountant, a financial analyst, whether you want to be a chemical engineer, or whether you want to be a neuroscientist or something, and anything is obtainable if you put your heart to it. So that's really it for this episode, guys. If you guys want to see, more of these little videos on a weekly basis, I enjoy doing these topic videos. Make sure to drop a like, guys. So anyway, thank you a ton for watching. And as always, stay beautiful and peace out.